Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Nitesh Tiwari Technical Hub. Today I am coming with a new topic, that is how to design a fuzzy logic controller by MATLAB and Simulink. So fuzzy logic controller is come under the artificial control technique. So if you want to make any project which is controlled by some artificial intelligence, then you can choose the fuzzy logic controller diagram, and this video is very important for you. So this is the basic block diagram of fuzzy logic controller, where you see you have a some this five blocks. Name is the fuzzy fire, rule base, decision making, database, and defuzzifier. Input is coming into the fuzzifier and output is going out from the defuzzifier. The basics and the theory you have to study of the this fuzzy logic block diagram in by book, and in this video I'm very much focused on the how to make this fuzzy logic with the help of MATLAB and Simulink. So when you are going to MATLAB and Simulink, then you have to write some rule base. What is rule base? That you have to write that if your E is represent the error and C is represent the change in error. This line is the for error and this line is for change in error. So rule base says that if your error is negative big, NB is the negative big, NM is the negative medium, this is the negative small, this is the Z is the zero, this is the positive small, this is the uh, positive medium, and this is the positive big. So if your error is negative big and your change of error is also negative big, then your output is positive big. So this all are shows the output. So your output is the positive big. Same as if your error is negative medium and your change in error is negative big, then your output is also positive big. So this is the rule. This is a simple rule what I have to make for designing your fuzzy logic controller. And this is the membership function. Once you design your fuzzy logic block with the help of your MATLAB and Simulink, then this kind of structure you have to found. So let's start to study that how to make this fuzzy logic controller with the help of MATLAB and Simulink. So let's begin with MATLAB and Simulink interface. So this is your MATLAB and Simulink interface. Here you found key, that is apps. So you have to go in apps and you found a key named fuzzy logic designer. If you are not finding this directly, then you have to press here and you search fuzzy logic designer here anywhere. So once you find fuzzy logic designer, you have to click in this and a new pop-up video will open. After opening this pop-up videos, you see that you have a one input, you have a one output, and this is your rule what have to you see. So we are using Mamdani type of rule base. So if you want two inputs, as for example in the PPT I am showing that we have an error and we have a change in error. It means this input, this is what I have to show you, that we have our error and we have a change in error. So if you have a two input, then you want two input block and one output block in MATLAB. So see in the MATLAB pop-up window, if you want to input, then go on edit button and you add the variable. You want to add a one input variable. So two input you have to be added, and one output you have you found one output here. So here you see your input is what? Your input is nothing but the error. So you just rename it as an error. This is your input 2. Input 2 is change in error. So you have to rename it change in error. You want to make this error and change in error. So how you make? So first double click on this error and a new pop-up window is open, which is interface on your screen. So you see that here three membership function, one, two, and three. And I want to design the membership function having 69 rule, having 7 row and 7 column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7 into 7 we have a 49 rows. So we have in the previous in the our MATLAB we generally we have a three membership function. This function. So you have to include four more membership function. So once you want to include then you just go on this edit window, edit button, and click on add membership function, add MF. So this window will open and you just click 4 because three membership function is already in your controller, and you want to add four more, so total membership function will be in 7. So if you add one more more membership function, you see that total membership function will become 7. So as you see in this membership function, that the first membership function is nothing but the NB. NB means negative big. What you have to do, you just go on this. I just do that. Okay, so you just go on this and you first membership function and you just rename it as NB. Want NB. So after this, you have to change this time up to, because this all membership function is same as triangular is in triangular form, and here this membership function is not in triangular form. So you have to change this into tramp MF. So you got this value. So in as you see in this figure, you have to change it -1 because your range you have to decide to -1 to 1. So you just change the range. Okay, at negative big, what you have to do, at negative big, you just select this line. So this, the property of this line is come on this screen, and what you have to do, you have to just put these four values, and your this member I mean the structure will going to be changed. If you not want to put these value, then you have to just uh, move your cursor like that, and your variable will going to be changed like that. So as to see you in this PPT, which is showing the background, that it is this point is something between -0.7 to -0.8. So you just keep this value to -0.7 to -0.8, and this value is between this value is -0.5. So you just keep this value within -0.5, and this triangular this membership function will done. After that, you have to select another membership function, and you just rename it as negative medium. So you have write nm, and this membership function, you just see this membership function starts from this value between -0.7 to -0.8. So this value is -0.7 to -0.8, and its final value is something greater than -0.5, 0.2. So this have to select this value, and you have to scroll down. So you have something -0.2, and this value is approximately -0.5. So you just keep it, and it's going to -0.5. So second one is also we have to make. Similarly, we make a structure like that for the one input. So I just open my structure what I have to make earlier. So I just make one structure. I just want to show you. So 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 this is your actual structure. What I want to say to you. You just make your structure like that. You have an error, you have a change in error, you have an output. So this is your negative big value, this is your negative medium value, this is your negative small, this is your zero, positive small, positive medium, and positive big value. This is for error. Similarly, you are click on the icon error, and you similarly you make this membership function, and similarly you have to make this output of membership function. So once you make this function, once you are going to be completed this part, when you structure your membership function, you have to write some. So then how we just study that how to write the rule base. So for writing the rule base, what you have to do, you just go on here and click on the rules. So once you click on this rule, then a new pop-up window will open, and this pop-up window is what I just show you. Please wait some minutes. Okay, so this pop-up window is open. Okay, this pop-up window is open. This is empty. Initially, this the window will empty. You have what you have. You have this value: negative, big, negative, medium, negative, small, zero, and all for change in error, for error, and for output. What you have once you design your membership function, this is come already. So if you are using Mamdani rules and you want center of gravity method, so what you have to do, you want if, you just see there, you want if change in error is negative big and your error is negative big, then your output is positive big. Why? You just see in this table, you have to change, see in this PPT that if your error is negative big, your change in error is negative big, then your output will come as a positive big. So if you want to make this rule that if your error is negative big, your change in error is negative big, then your output is positive big. So how you make? You just see there. If your change in error is negative big and your error is negative big, then your output is positive big. Once you click in this point with the help of your mouse, then click on add rules and your rules will going to be made. After that, what you have to do, after that you click on error. If your error is negative medium and your change in error is negative big, then your output will come as a positive big. So you just make this value for change in error is negative big, your error is your error is negative medium, then your output is come to the positive big. So with the help of this, you just draw this rule editor and you just make this 49 rules, which is shown in this figure. So after making your membership function, after making your this rule base, your fuzzy logic controller is completed, and you just go on this file and export this value, export this file. So first of all, you have to export two files, and you just write the name for exporting what you want to export, and after that you have to export in this into your workspace. So all the file come to the workspace. So this is all about the fuzzy logic controller designer, that how to design the fuzzy logic controller. And if in any project you want to use this fuzzy logic controller data by the workspace, then you have to go fuzzy logic block and you just call these files. So in the next video, I am discussing that how to how to call this fuzzy logic controller in the simulation or in the plants. So thank you everyone for watching my video. Thank you all.